Hi, I'm Jaske Shan and I'm here for Bale Bolly Shots for You. I think it is a divine plan. I don't know who supported or who didn't support, but I definitely know once I was clear I wanted to do something, everything was kept in the design. So it happened. I think Babaji has a plan and I'm just following that. I frankly don't remember. But I think from childhood I was always dancing. School, college, university, I was dancing. It was like a hobby. And my parents were supportive enough to let me do that, I think. And I think I came out of the womb just celebrating life. And so I'm dancing still. My day starts at 5:55 in the morning. I don't know whether it's a lucky number or what, but my eyes just wake up at 5:55. And my day starts with having half an hour to myself, realizing what I want to do for myself in the day. And then I have my yoga classes, I sit with my tea, I then have my cuddle time with my pup. And by 9, I'm ready for my work and I'm off to office. I have classes, I do talks, I have my life coaching work, I do healings, I dance, and I close my day. The idea that life is dynamic and you can respond to it, you respond to every breath of your life through movement and celebration. I think as a dancer, this is a blessing. It just makes you feel in rhythm with life. I don't perform any dance, I dance. So I believe in the idea that dance is for more than just performing. It is for your self-growth, your healing, your expression. And for me, dance in any form excites me if I'm in the mood of it. So I'm driven by my mood. If I am in Cuba and I see salsa happening, I would just respond to that rhythm. So that dancing is as close to me when the rhythm happens. The idea, it can heal you. It can heal you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. I see dance to be the biggest booster of life. We look out in life that we need to learn something. By movement, you learn and you unlearn at the same time. So that's the power of dancing. Competitions is not dancing for me. I think I've done enough competitions in schools and colleges, and I did do Latin Dance Sport Championship, the state championship and national, and I won most of the medals and stuff. But still, that's not my biggest accomplishment. My biggest accomplishment is getting a chance to dance every single day in my life. I think I was a confused child, and I studied, I did everything that should be done. But after doing like 4 or 5 corporate jobs, I realized 9 to 5 doesn't work for me. I need more movement. And dancing was always there in my life, So even while I was at job, evenings coming back, I used to take 1 session or 2 sessions for friends or stuff. So I realized that this is the best time of my day and I need to do it professionally. But it wasn't an easy journey, but I did start it in 2010. Depends where it's coming from. So if it is a constructive criticism or if it's something which has a logic backing the criticism, I take it very, very welcomingly, because I see very few people can give you a very growth conducive criticism. But if it is just coming out of lack of somebody to see a perspective, then I have my guards on. You could be more disciplined, Jas. I'm such a child who responds to every emotion of my life that sometimes I'm so moody to be disciplined. I think discipline could have got me to have that finesse in my work a bit more, but maybe that's also coming out of the perfectionist aspect of me. So I think I would just say try being disciplined. That's it. I think the first was not to be trained, which I thought for the longest time that it was a challenge because I never got an official training in dancing. But at the same time, that was the biggest boon because I didn't have any point to go back to refer So I kept learning. I kept learning to put the best show forward, you know. So that was one challenge which came as a blessing. The second was surviving in a city or a place like Chandigarh, and you know, marking yourself in the field of dancing and performing arts. So that was the second struggle, because one side my parents are looking at me becoming a civil servant. From civil servant to newsreader to becoming a dancer, there was definitely a transition that I had to go through, and most importantly my parents had to go through to understand what the child is up to. So that was one challenge. And the third, I think, is at the workspace having a female boss, that too into dance fitness industry. Sometimes it gets too much for the men fraternity to take in, but it's not their fault. They're just not trained to work for women like that. In my spare time, I love to take naps. So I'll be very true about it, because I move the whole day. I never leave a chance to take a nap. The second thing I love is reading books. I feel books and I have a very intimate connection. I can't read books every single day, but when I have time, my hands just go on a book and I just pick it up. The third is I love to go on drives and sing as if I'm a professional singer. So I put the songs, I put the music, and I make weird sounds, but I feel very good. We're coming up with my new franchisee, which is Just Kishan Dance Toucher Elite, which is talking about getting dance in the elite format. Elite as a word would mean that getting to senior citizens who don't have a chance to move at the age that they should be moving, for special ability people who are on wheelchairs or have a disformity. So we want to work with them. We want to work with people who are really serious about their fitness. We want to work with people who are really keen on learning dancing, like evolve themselves as a dancer. More than teaching, we are there to help them facilitate into dancing. So this is a very exciting project that's going to be up on the floor by 15th of July. Rest, my life coaching is going on. I'm talking at various platforms, Josh, TED. Life is looking nice. I like it. Thank you. I wonder if I've hidden anything from you guys. You know? Look at my Instagram, look at my Facebook, you will always see me doing that. But fun facts could be that I like to be challenged. I like the sense when somebody challenges me. I love proving them right or wrong, whatever it may be. You know, so challenge works for me. The second fun fact is that I don't drink, but if I get a Coke in my hand and a right company, I'm worse than a drunkard person, right? So that's something that my friends could vouch on. The third fun fact could be that I love solo travels, and I don't miss anybody not being around me. So you know, I just love waking up on my own time, eating wherever I want, just walking through lanes that I've never walked on. So that really gives me the high in life. The fourth fun fact could be that I can be like a child very easily. The moment I see somebody who can take care of me, you just not see the just responsible one. So you can really see me how I would have been when I was 2 or 3 years old. Like I can go to that level, you know. And the fifth fun fact, what could that be? The fifth, yeah, I love to dance on the bed like a snake. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I love to dance when I'm lying down. I just love to make movements on the bed like that. So, yeah, I'm sure I didn't tell anybody that. It's perfect to be confused, okay? So don't be guilty about it. You evolve with time. And what we see on the competitions and the reality shows is not just dancing. That is performances, right? So not every man is meant to perform. Some people are meant to use dancing like I use it, like a therapy. We are dealing with people working, have knee issues, cervical issues, depression, anxiety. We treat all of that through dancing. So dancing has many more ways of looking at it. So just explore the idea of dance, the world of dance. And if you feel like being a performer, there's nothing bad about it. But you need to see how you're going to survive, because passion to profession, there are very, very easy way outs, but then there is a struggle also, because you get saturated with your passion. And if you get saturated with that juice of your life, then where do you go when you're stressed out? So make a wise choice, think it over, and if you ever need, just call me. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you liked what we just did. If you did, go and subscribe Balle Bolly magazine now.